to shake. The animal code and neurogenic tremors. Let's look at the trauma switch in action. A polar bear is chased by a threat. It enters a high adrenaline state. If it gets cornered, it might play dead, the freeze response. Once the threat leaves, the bear doesn't just get up and walk away. It convulses. It shakes violently for several minutes. This is called a neurogenic tremor. It is the nervous system's way of completing the stress cycle. It is discharging the massive amount of adrenaline and cortisol that was pumped into the system. Once the shaking stops, the bear takes a deep breath, and the trauma is gone. It does not get PTSD. It returns to homeostasis. Humans are the only animals that suppress this mechanism. We interpret shaking as weakness, illness, or loss of control. We medicate it. We fear it. By suppressing the tremor, we trap the cycle in the on position. The ancients understood this. In Qigong, there is a practice specifically designed to induce this state. They didn't call it neurogenic tremors. They called it clearing turbidity, or shaking the heavenly pillar. They understood that to clear the spirit, you must vibrate the vessel. They knew that by voluntarily inducing the shake, we can access the involuntary release. We can manually flip the trauma switch. The protocol, the bioelectric shake. Now, we will enter the protocol. This is how you perform the bioelectric shake to utilize the piezoelectric effect for trauma release. You can do this in the morning to wake up the system, or at night to discharge the day's stress. Phase 1, the pump. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. Unlock your knees. This is crucial. If your legs are straight, the current cannot flow. Connect your feet to the earth. Now, begin to bounce gently from your knees. Do not use your calves to jump. Simply drop your weight and catch it. Create a rhythm. Thump, thump, thump. You want a mechanical impact. This impact sends a piezoelectric wave up through the skeletal structure and into the fascia. Keep your shoulders completely loose. Let your arms hang like wet ropes. Phase 2, the chaos. As you bounce, begin to let go of the structure. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows. Most importantly, unlock your jaw. The jaw and the pelvis are neurologically connected. If your jaw is tight, your psoas is tight. Open your mouth. Exhale with sound. A long, audible ha. Phase 3, the discharge. Now, increase the intensity. Imagine you are trying to shake sticky mud off your hands and feet. Visualize the gray, stagnant energy of stress dislodging from your organs. You are turning the solid ice of your fascia back into liquid. You are generating voltage. Do this for at least 3 to 5 minutes. If you feel heat, that is the piezoelectric charge building. If you feel emotion rising, anger, sadness, laughter, let it happen. That is the energy leaving the tissue. Phase 4, the rebound. This is the most important part. Stop. Stop completely. Stand perfectly still. Close your eyes. Feel the buzzing. That tingling sensation running down your arms and legs? That is qi. That is electricity. That is the piezoelectric current you just generated flowing through the now hydrated conductive pathways of your fascia. In this moment of stillness, your nervous system is recalibrating. You are teaching your body that it is safe to let go. You are moving from sympathetic dominance, fight or flight, into parasympathetic dominance, rest and digest. This is where the healing happens. The new reality. You do not need to carry the weight of the past in your posture. The body is designed to heal, but it requires the physics of movement to do so. Shake the vessel. Generate the light. Release the old code. If you want to go deeper into the programming of your biocircuitry, subscribe to the Codex of Reality. We are just scratching the surface of what you are capable of. Shake off the illusion. Welcome to the